I think since we're gonna go live, just click live and see if I can. Here, let's go live. Maybe wait a second and see if motherfuckers start.
We live.
We're live. EPPY 11 in the living room.
Is it
Live in the living room.
Is it working?
It should be live. I
like how I just walked up to the thing as
look. Check the notifications. Notification squad. We're the only ones here.
New camera on deck. If you couldn't tell, we brought back some Thai food. We threw a Jack's Pizza in the oven with some extra toppers.
Talk cheddar.
I'm Shaka Boyle B.
Slow motion. Especially 3. Let's start this off with the annoying me chewing.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be chewing here in a minute. This is Hut's Tight, episode 11, my lucky number, my favorite number, and we're going to jump right into it. We got a whole paper.
Yeah. Over here.
A whole paper written up.
This is what you get when we're live.
Of all our Team of the Year info. My bedhead going on.
We just figured that if we went live, that was like the lazy version for us.
Yeah.
If we go live, I don't have to like re-upload it after we do it. It's like less work.
All right. So,
Team of the Year. What's up?
Main topic of discussion today.
Well, main topic of discussion today is that Lucic flashback that came out. That you were fucking unstoppable.
But still, was he a point getter? Was he?
No. But Krejci was awesome that year. That was back when you could actually fucking play tough in hockey. And like Lucic used to just fucking, back when he's lost like 6 steps since then. He's slow as fuck. All right. Well,
no new beers this week. These are repeats, but
no new beers.
We got to drink them up. So, obviously, it's Team of the Year time. My favorite time of the year, it used to be November was always my favorite time of the year, but that's not really a time of the year anymore. So, Team of the Year it's like bittersweet. People are going to stop playing coming up here, but I'm not. So
this has been a while since I've been this active of a player by Team of the Year, which is weird because it seems like no matter what EA does with this game, people fucking crying about it. People are still crying about the ice card that came out.
Yeah, I know.
I think that all the layers of cards this year, it's like people in one hand complain about being able to get a Crosby Elo for so cheap or whatever, and then also if they didn't have it, they would be complaining that they're unobtainable cards.
There's a couple sides to the argument, I feel like, because basically people are talking about how, Getzlaf's cards he's a 97 in all this, which he's not even a good example because he didn't have an ice card. Or he did Ruby up though. He went from an 88 to a 93 on the Ruby side of things.
I think that's the microphone thing down there.
So does that mean?
Can you hear us?
Getting sound?
Boy, it was. You see the little thing though? It was.
Mic check.
I wish somebody would fucking come on here and watch us. Here.
Mic check.
Here, watch this. We're gonna fucking Hut's Tightception.
Mic check. Mic check. Yeah, we're good. We got sound. This is the first time on live, so you're getting the behind the scenes footage here. Not that we edit anything anyway.
One person's watching it. It's me.
It's you.
I can share this on Facebook. Come watch us, you fucking scumbags.
So back to what I was saying. But so Getzlaf went from an 88 to a 93 Ruby. But imagine if that didn't happen and he got that prime time, then he hit a milestone, stuff like that. If Getzlaf's Team of the Year comes out and he was a 91 and his card comes out and he's a 99, it's like highly, like people want that card. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to the fact of like then there's the argument where, well, I could just get his Evo for so much cheaper. That was why in all years past it was much different, because you can't just go get his Evo, really.
Right.
Because his November came out in November and it's much more rare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
well,
I mean, they're still up for sale, but
here's how I feel is that not everybody can afford. There's levels to it. Like that team of the year is going for a lot, and then the Evo is going for less, and then they're all different synergies. But maybe some people can only afford the the team of the week one or whatever. There's 4 or 5 different Getzlaff cards right now that you could be using theoretically. Like if you're gonna have a 90 whatever from the rubies on up, basically, are
Right.
usable cards, and I think that's cool. Whereas years past, it was like the base card was good until there was like better cards, and now they have so many cards coming out that I don't know. Some people are going to complain about it, but I'm all right with it. So, have you pulled any team of the week, team of the year cards?
I have not. I haven't. I didn't even do the set. I sold all my collectibles because they're going for so much. I was like, I can literally sell these and buy. I sold my collectibles and paid $199 for a Kopitar Evo. I got a nice little upgrade today too. And then I bought an Eichel Evo. A little speculation. Like, there's some people saying he's a lock for Young Guns. Some people don't think he's a lock.
He's a lock for getting a high ankle sprain. You know that.
Supposed to be back.
I don't know why. They suck.
I mean, if you play hockey for a living, you're gonna want to play.
I mean, where I work at for a living, I don't want to go there when I'm injured. But
so what do you think about the defense on the community team of the year?
Pretty underwhelming
Yeah.
for me, anyways, because my bottom 2 pairs are like 95 guys, 95 overall. So this is basically 0 upgrades for me.
Right. I really wanted I need a right D man right now. Right now I have Evo Wheeler on defense, which he's fine there. He's been doing good, but I really want to bump him up or put him back on offense and get an actual right defenseman. That's what I want to do. What about this? What do you guys know about this? One bite.
Everybody knows the rules.
And then he always does this. He goes.
And then he does the crust. You know what's funny is you can tell when he has people on there, when he does the guest people, you can tell when they are completely not familiar with anything he's doing, because they take one bite and they're like 6.5. Right. The first time Pat McAfee was on there with that, he did the same thing. He stood there and took a bite and immediately rated it, and then was looking at poor Noel. He fucking went after it. But
it's a good joke. I like it. The first time I watched it, even I was like, just said one bite. What the hell is he eating? He's scarfing down this slice of pizza. He's like, one bite. Everyone knows the rules. But
shout out to Barstool. I actually have a Barstool shirt on today. I'm wearing the McAfee 317 shirt. It's not 317 yet, but.
What do you think is Jack's Pizza, though? Jack's is by far the best.
Jack's deserves it. Prime time.
Yeah.
And team of the year.
Got a
offensive team, or
dude I went to high school with, does a local pod here, the podcast about nothing that I watch. I don't catch it every week, but I catch it often. I think they had their 2-year anniversary podcast tonight.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. One night they were talking about frozen pizzas, and I was like, dude, Jack's by far is the best, and they were trying to shred me for it on there. But
for the money, I mean, I like a good DiGiorno stuff crust.
Someone was talking about Tombstone. I was like, what?
Bro, you can get Tombstone fat.
Yeah.
No. I like a good $9 DiGiorno stuffed crust, any flavor, but a Jack's for fucking $2.50 or $3 is when you can throw a couple extra things.
When they're 4 for 10, they're 4 for 10, you can't beat them.
Especially when you got a couple extra things to throw on it.
Right. So, community team of the year, any last? Did you have any Evo specs that you upgraded?
Nope. I actually, by the time this has come out, I've long gone sold my Evos. Actually, that's a lie, because I guess I bought a Wawrinski the one night.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a Wawrinski, and he's actually on my team now. I bought him on some bullshit, and I was like, yeah, Wawrinski, whatever. So I got
a little bitch ass slice of yours.
All right.
I ain't that one.
One bitch ass slice, everybody knows the rules.
That's you want to eat it in one bite. I also hit Orensky. I know he bought a Bo Horvath.
My dude, Bo Horvath. That is
so many nights I was sitting there thinking, I'm gonna buy this Landeskog for $70K or this Zetterberg for $40K. Didn't buy either one of them. Regretting the Landeskog, not so much Zetterberg.
I bought a Landeskog, by the way.
After.
Landeskog Evo for like $150. My dude is but solid.
But him also.
Yeah. Also bought a Sean Monahan Evo. Another, it was like $150. Spent about $300 on both of them.
Tell your story about that one.
Oh, Tarasenko. So first night Team of the Year comes out, obviously, because I'm fucking something's wrong with me, obviously. Like how I always say on here, I'm probably not gonna do the set tonight, and I'm doing the set tonight. First night I came out, grew up some packs, got enough of those collectibles after I could try and figure out which ones are gold and which ones are bronze. Did the choice 10 pack. Ended up with a couple. I had a choice between the Getzlaf and Tarasenko. Basically, was what it came down to. And because I had a Getzlaf on my team, I had the 97. It's like we got somebody watching. I don't think it's me.
Nice.
I grabbed the Tarasenko Team of the Year. Ended up selling it for $675 and the Evo for like $300. It's just silly. Like, if you don't need the synergies, what's the point?
Right. And that's the thing. That's kind of where I'm at right now. We were talking the other night. I haven't checked my synergies in so long. I keep LL, S, and TN active. A little bit of Rocket Skates, a little bit of Hammer Time, and
Bro,
other than that,
ham is Hammer Time right here.
It's good. I buy packs of that, make salads and shit, throw it on Jack's pizzas, whatever, eggs.
Shout out to whoever that is watching. What's up? Type something.
It's probably your wife.
I was gonna thought it might be. She's probably like, what the fuck are they talking about?
So moving on from Community Team of the Year, actually I have one last thing to say about it. I fucking hate all of you that did not vote for Joe Thornton. I was really high on that spec. I paid $90K for Evo, and when I opened that Team of the Year, I don't know, there was like 15 people watching me stream when I pulled open the Team of the Year at 5. I was so pissed when I did not see Joe Thornton on there because I was like, man, I was really expecting to have a 99 jumbo.
Which would be a pretty good card in that.
Right. I still have him on my team on my fourth line, but I still have my fourth line is 3 Evos that are kind of.
Who the fuck picked Horvath over Joe? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like it had to be an EA thing.
Yeah,
they're in Vancouver.
They're a bunch of dickheads.
But so that sucks.
Even though
I'm hoping for a snub. I know everyone's saying snubs come out on Friday, but of the week they did last year. But this is a whole another year from last year, honestly. So maybe we'll get some at the end of it and upgrade Joe. Maybe he'll come back. So moving on to Defensive Team of the Year. And these ones we're going to kind of breeze through faster. So obviously everyone's seen the sticky thread on Reddit. It's the first thing. Who X is going to make Team of the Year? And basically we're just going to kind of touch on these lists and say who we, bring up any specs that we might have made early on to make Team of the Year, or who we think the locks are and how that's going to go. So Defensive Team of the Year, everyone's talking Bergeron, Kopitar, and Barkov are like locks for center. Which, what do you think about that?
Who is it? Bergeron, Kopitar, Barkov. I think that's Barkov deserves it. He hasn't been thought of as that guy yet until this year. But Bergeron and Kopitar are probably the steadiest 2 defensive centers in the game, both offensively. I think all but locks. I mean, You can't really say anybody's a lock at this point. But
here's the thing too: is there's a lot of hype going around about Ryan O'Reilly for being what he's doing on the dot. I guess I didn't catch the exact numbers, but he's like over 60% on 1,700.
He's led them to a last place finish in the division.
But still, like when it comes to just face-offs, he's tearing it up.
Makes like $8 million a year.
But here's the thing, though, is like if they're true to position, then they're not going to be much room for more centers. But if they're not, then you can fit in Tays maybe. William Carlson, I think, should probably be on there. I guess Skinner for takeaways is what I read.
Mark Stone.
Marchand in the discussion. Trocheck in the discussion. I saw people on Reddit saying Sean Couturier was I heard people talking about he was a lock. So defense, I'm excited that they made it the second. They switched it up. I don't know if you knew that yet. They switched
you were
it
talking
up.
about that the other night. I don't know.
So defensive team of the year, any rookies out there, usually it goes community, then young guns, then T, then offense. But they switched it up, so I'm kind of excited for that.
I'm excited mostly because defensive team of the year hopefully will give us some elite defenseman upgrades. We got like Doughty, Pietrangelo. Is there a third right-handed one there? Those two righties there.
Yeah. Well, there's only two lines of NHL players. The bottom line is going to be bottom guys. So there's not a lot of room to actually make team of the year for some of these elite guys.
I think Doughty and Pietrangelo, probably those top four. Doughty, Pietrangelo, Suter, and Hedman probably seems like the most likely.
Well, I hope Pietrangelo makes it because I have his Evo and he hasn't upgraded since I bought it.
I hope he makes it too because I like him and I like his cards and he just hasn't been good enough all year for me to put him on a team.
So moving on to Young Guns, they pretty much had a solid 9 that were considered the top 9 for locks. We got McDavid, Rantanen, Barzal, Line, the 99A, a.k.a. Marner, Point, Besser, Aho, Eichel.
I think that's going to be a super popular one. If they
I don't think that's why they moved it back because defense is not that hyped. The Young Guns this year is
because the community one was pretty good on some forwards. The defensive one's going to be some random dudes and fan favorites, and then probably 4 defensemen that are going to be 99s or pretty close.
Right.
And then the Young Guns is going to be really popular because some of these the Besser Evo has been expensive as shit.
Right. Not so much now, but
Barzal fucking.
Well, down here in the honorable mention guys they weren't considered locks, but they're right in the discussion. They had Ehlers, Matthews, Nylander. I saw some people on Reddit talking about three Leafs won't make it. What do you think?
I wouldn't worry about that. I think Marner and Matthews, and they all deserve it. They should get it. It's the most popular team fan wise in the league. I would be cool with that happening.
So here's one thing too. Check this out. With Matthews being mentioned in defense team of the year and Young Guns team of the year, where do you think he falls?
That's a good question. I think they're going to try to even it out as much as possible and make them all evenly as tight as each other. So I think the defensive team of the year, if you get your Bergeron, Kopitar, Marchand, Barkov, and then 499 defensemen, I think that's going to carry that one. I think the Young Guns needs Matthews on it.
I really don't think, back to defensive team of the year for a second, I'm almost predicting that I don't think they're going to bump all 4 up to 99. I think it's going to probably go on the right D. It's probably going to go Doughty top line, Pietrangelo bottom line, and I bet you they only hit Pietrangelo with 98.
That's true because Pietrangelo and Suter are both 93s, right? And then Hedman and Doughty are 95.
So they'll be the
99,
99, and then Pietrangelo will be a 98.
That's
hopefully they don't hit him with a 97. I would not like that.
99, 98, 97 per defenseman, that would equal. I'm trying to get a second top pair basically to bump some people down. So that would be a pretty big upgrade. Plus, I think that
I wasn't really showing you anything.
No, I think that
to be honest,
the HUD stars that came out, the defensemen were more expensive to make because once the Kucherov went down, it was you could have already collected everything else and got the Kucherov for 400. The defenseman was Carlson was at fucking 500 forever, and Bishop was still at whatever. It's
well, I think that was an effect of people it was almost like a meta game shift. Like some people that got that pack were like, well, everyone's going to take Kucherov, his price is going to drop, so I'm going to be smart and take Carlson. And then I feel like there was like a third party that was like, everyone's going to take Kucherov or Carlson. I'm going to price lock Bishop.
Right.
And
then on top of that, Ovechkin and Burns and these other like secondary guys got price locked too, and I ended up just paying $1.1 million for Patrick Laine.
These blondies.
Yeah.
The Cougar. The Cougar. These are pretty good. They've been in the fridge for a while.
We didn't mention that. I did pay $1.1 million for a 99A Hutstar Patrick Laine. Tried to sell it for 1.6 the other day, and it didn't sell. I figured if I got 1.6 for it, it'd be okay. It didn't happen though.
So with Matthews mentioned, like we were talking about, do you think there is a possibility he doesn't make it on a team of the year? Don't forget, there was a year that Ovi was left off team of the year. I think it was last year.
I think it's preposterous.
So Matthews will be there.
I think that EA is trying to get money.
What I think is they have Aho in this top 9. I don't think Aho will make it. I think Matthews will be up there. I don't know about Nylander. Same with Point. I don't know that he's a lock. It's all these guys are pretty close in points. And then at the same time, like McDavid, he could technically make offensive team of the year. Even though he is in his ELC, he could still make offensive team of the year. So down on the defenseman, from what it looked like, that's pretty much all spoken for us. It's Will Butcher, right?
Yep.
Butcher, Sergachev, McAvoy, Provorov. Especially with there only being 2 pairs, that pretty much looks like they got it locked up.
I don't know. Is Butcher right-handed?
I'm not
sure. I don't know, because Provorov and Sergachev are left-handed. I just wondered if that was an even swapping there, and I don't know much about Will Butcher, other than he has a cool-ass last name, and I'd love to fucking knock the shit out of people with him. The Butcher.
Billy Butcher.
Billy Butcher. Coming through with the axe.
Handafin with the honorable mention. Down here on goalies, on defensive team of the year, they got Hutton. They actually had Hutton with the highest save percentage, but he's played way less games than Rene. So I'm anticipating them giving it to Rene. I don't see him getting took off of that. That just doesn't make sense.
Carter Hutton already had a stupid fucking Ruby card.
Yeah. It did have good synergies though. It was a solid backup.
How high do you think Sergachev will get boosted? So it depends, I guess. I saw people on Reddit talking about. By the way, shout out to you, James, for commenting on our stuff.
Yeah, we appreciate interaction. It's always cool.
It depends, I guess. If are they going to boost it from his base card, or not his base card, but his highest, whatever you call it, his Evo basically.
Right.
What's the Evo at?
His Evo's at 89. So Werenski went from 89 to a 95. So I think a +6 is probably the standard. It's hard to say if he's the top pairing.
Might be a little more.
Maybe a 97.
All right, and that'd be get his fucking shooting accuracy up in the 90s.
His stats. He's like built. He's like weirdly statted.
So a lot of those young guys like that are.
Yeah.
McAvoy is too. But yeah, I can see a 96 or 97 Sergachev. That's gonna be a really popular.
Even at 95, I wish he had the synergies that Ekman Larson has, instead because his are backwards from Ekman Larson's, and I don't fuck with concrete wall. So
we could see Provorov might be the highest rated one of all those because he's already got a 91.
Yeah, he's at 91 right now. So
he's good.
Yeah, and these are all potential playoff teams too. So that's something. That's Devils, right?
Yeah.
Devils, Lightning, Bruins, and Flyers. So they're all right there.
Another thing, since I figure we're going to move on to offensive team of the year, I think that there's no way that they should leave off Taylor Hall. The fact that he missed games this year, and he literally carried New Jersey into a possible playoff spot right now, and he's not in the top 9 as of now, and neither is Crosby. But I think Taylor Hall deserves a spot in one of these team of the years. He's fucking carried that team.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like there's just like not enough room. Like I feel like the community team of the year should have been a little more. They should have had like just open voting. You know what I'm saying? That would have been, instead of like giving us multiple choice,
12 before baths.
it's just open voting where people can vote for whoever. Because I don't know, there's just some of these, like I wish, especially they did 4 lines of community team of the year. I wish they were doing that everywhere because I just feel like there's not enough room.
Nobody's gonna give a shit about
all the
fucking,
players.
Yeah, Swedish league fucking.
Yeah,
Elias Pettersson.
All it's doing is watering down the set, just like Stars of the Month does or something like that. So,
but yeah, another thing too is I didn't realize is that the team of the years could upgrade.
Yeah.
If they're, because the team of the year has to be has like one higher than their highest card. So if possibly that they have a card close to where their team of the year is, and
it's only the select few that can do it.
Make the playoffs or get milestones or whatever in there. Really, somebody was saying Schultz, because he's a 90, but I guess he would need like 6 upgrades.
His base card is like an 84.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on.
I wouldn't even count on that happening.
I wouldn't count on it happening at all. But yeah,
it's
possible.
Someone that one to point out is like Pasternak. He's at a 92 right now. His team of the year is a 98. That's still a long shot. But for example, if he were to work his ass off through the cup until the Bruins get eliminated,
in the first round,
if he were to work his ass off and get enough cards, he were to upgrade, like his next inform will be a 93. It won't be a 99. But if he were to surpass his team of the year, he will also upgrade his team of the year to a 99. So
yeah, the team of the year is a separate upgrade. So then we'll go back to upgrading their other highest inform at the moment. So let's get the offensive team of the year. This one's probably like usually the most.
Yeah,
this is probably gonna be a lot of 99s.
It's probably gonna be almost all 99.
Yeah, I mean Kucherov's
already, Malkin, they're both 98s.
Which 98s with 99 stats basically, because their 98s have upgraded multiple times.
Yeah, they just still say 98.
The McDavid's got multiple 98s.
So McDavid, he's one of those where no one's sure where he's gonna drop. I'm predicting Young Guns.
He's going somewhere.
Yeah. So McKinnon's already a 98. Giroux is a 97.
97.
Gaudreau's a 98.
Just as of the other day, right?
Yeah. We got Stamkos.
Who's a 96.
Kessel is a 95.
Yeah.
Wheeler's a 93. And then we got Crosby, 97. Hall's a 97. Voracek
92
is a 92, but everyone thinks of Voracek. They have their all-star game card.
Ovechkin
98 and
Marchand.
The Rat. He's a 97. So defense on offense team of the year is we got Klingberg, John Carlson, Burns, Eric Carlson. A couple of the honorable mentions. We got Ghost, Subban, Krug, Seth Jones. I would guess. I read this exact comment on Reddit, but it's what I was going to say. I would guess that since Rene and Vasilevsky have been the top 2, that they'll split offensive and defense. One will get each one.
That makes sense. So team of the year, and usually this kind of like signifies the end of the year, but also people forget that this game goes on through the playoffs and then into like the summer and stuff too. So if you're thinking that, I mean, there's probably going to be a big crash after this, but there's Stanley Cup cards that come out every day during the Cups. Like they got game-winning goals, fucking couple points. They'll put guys out. You can still get Evo upgrades.
Plus, the exciting thing too is like, I feel like a lot of the reason why people quit playing is because there's nothing to play. Like
there's so much. I can't even play division games.
Right. Like usually it's like you've won division title 10 times. Not me, but
I got qualifiers and touch hands and regular fucking comp seasons.
So as long as they keeping the comp seasons out there for me to play, the Hut Champs on the weekends, I'm gonna be playing this game until 19.
You should be too, because they're giving away packs for it.
Right.
Just get in that, qualify, get you an ultimate pack. Probably sell it for quick sell for $20K.
Speaking of the ultimate packs, if you didn't notice, because team of the years are technically, I saw someone pulled one in the non-team of the year pack.
I saw a lot of it,
but from what Hut Champs, the ultimate packs are now ultimate team of the year packs, so that's good. go ahead and jump in that top 5 her.
Right, and can you pull? Is it just players in that one?
Yeah,
just like the other
40,
ones, 40,
yeah.
and with chances of however many team of the year.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, I haven't checked the price on them, but collectibles, the silver and gold collectibles are very expensive. But I did buy a couple packs last night, and it seems like the pull rate went up a little bit on the silvers.
Well, what I wish they would have done is they made a set to get gold collectibles. They really needed to make trade in 10 bronze or something to get a silver.
Yeah, because the silver ones are used everywhere. And
there's no way
a lot of them
they need if they're gonna make an economy out of collectibles for the team of the year set, and there's a value sitting by each one. It doesn't make any sense that the silvers are more expensive than golds, and there's no extra way to obtain them, but there is on the golds.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. There needs to be a set.
And you're only ever using a few golds on.
Right. So I feel like 10 bronze for a silver, that's fair. I got a bronze listed up for $6K, and it's been for 3 days, and no one even bought it. So they're obviously low. Explain this real quick.
Oh yeah. So these collectibles that you're pulling this week, bronze, silver, gold. Which, by the way, I can't tell the difference between the bronze and gold ones. I'm a little colorblind. I was trying to look at them, but I have never seen them side by side.
Are very green, and they're greenish gold.
Yeah. So if you're not going to use them, and you're not going to use them, sell them as soon as possible, because they're not going to carry over into next week. As far as we know, they might have some kind of set later for you to put them into for one gold rare player or something. So because they have that now. But I mean, I guess you could do that. Take that chance on a gold rare player.
It's not worth it.
Get you a fucking base Bobrovsky or something at best.
Especially once CS packs come out, these collectibles will be at their cheapest. So if you want to do the set, save them until then and pick up the missing pieces.
Right.
If you don't want to do the set, sell now, because you're losing money.
We got 4 viewers now.
Losing money. Nice.
You guys, I want you to.
It's probably a bunch of people on Facebook that don't play HUD.
Keep watching this, and then when it's over, watch it again once it's uploaded or whatever.
Yeah.
The fuck they're gonna do.
So the collectibles literally say community team of the year, and that's all they're good for. Make sure you do not waste them.
Somebody left.
That's all right.
So
they didn't like the way you were talking to them.
Type some comments and shit.
So this one thing I want to bring up, it's kind of off subject from team of the year, but right there with it. Evos and Evo collectibles. You think that'd be a good speculation? Do you think they're just gonna? Yeah, literally the Evo set is straight garbage. You can buy there's some Evo collectibles up there for $5K.
I would.
Now hang on.
Buy them and quick sell them for $0.
No, here's the thing though. Do you think they might possibly release a set where you can trade in Evo collectibles and a carbon to get a choice pack or something?
An Evo choice pack?
Yeah. I just don't think they can let all these Evo collectibles just rot in the market and not be worth anything.
And I think going along with how EA's been, I think that can happen.
I have 5 and multiple carbons right now, so I was kind of hoping. What's up, MLG, or
what's up?
Multiple sweepstakes winner?
Oh man, here, can we just give you something? Said he was the one with the question from Reddit today about the Evos. Just what? Question
about the Evos. I might not have saw that question. Type the question again. I might not have caught it.
From Reddit today about the Evos just came. Oh,
was it Bobrovsky, Seth Jones, and William Karlsson? Because that was the only question. I only saw two people ask questions, and then we started getting ready for the episode.
I think Bobrovsky probably deserves one, but the next 3 are only going to have one NHL goalie.
Yeah.
Right. So if they're only going to have one NHL goalie on the next 3, we're probably going to see Vasilevsky definitely.
Right.
Probably Rene because of this run he's went on recently, and then I don't know, Bobrovsky could, but who was you got Carter Hutton on one of them possibly?
Well, there's only one goalie per. So
right.
I mean,
it's got to be 3 goalies.
The young gun that was
Oh yeah, the young gun. Well, because the young gun is Tristan Jerry and Use Saros. That's weird that they would put those out there because they're neither of them have played very many games. They've been backups, spot starters all year. Saros has been really good when he's played, but
they just got to be in their
DLC.
I
mean, it's got to be Vasilevsky and
I do think William Carlson has a good shot. Oh, that's why, because Carlson played for Columbus last year.
Yeah.
I do think he has a good shot at making defensive team of the year, but defensive team of the year is so random, man. Like it's just it's just really hard to predict. Only speculation I really made is I bought an Evo Taze just in case, just in caves.
He said his friend was the one having trouble with his team. He actually sent you this. Is that the dude that we gave him the advice, the wood puncher guy? That's pretty cool. If he got, he's our recruiter over here, MLG Cinema. You deserve those cards and shit we gave you then.
Seth Jones, I don't think he'll be making any team of the years.
He probably should. He's been really good lately.
He just got injured too, but didn't he? Upper body out for the year is what I heard at first.
Out for the year?
I haven't heard an update on that.
Let me check Reddit.
That's what I heard. So if that's the case, or out for the regular season, whatever. But if that's the case, that sucks because he was like on a hot streak there. He got injured like not tonight, but didn't he get injured?
Evander Kane scored his first ever NHL hat trick. I didn't realize that's weird because Kane's a big time goal scorer and he scored 4 goals. But
so and then Bobrovsky, I don't think he'll make team of the year just because they're only giving it to like 4.
It's just not enough.
There's just not enough goalies that they're giving it to. But if he's like a nomination for the Vezina, Jesus. If there's like a nomination for the Vezina or something like that, he'll get an upgrade there. Anything, the playoffs, if Columbus hangs in there and makes it to the playoffs. Other evils that I am wondering about myself that I wanted to talk about on the cast is a big name defender that we haven't mentioned a single time, Roman Josi. So Josi, Scheifele, Pavelski, and Joe Thornton. I have all those Evos.
So they better all upgrade.
Was hoping for some good upgrades on them. Where are you thinking about all those? Do you think Scheifele or Pavelski have shot at defensive team of the year?
I think Pavelski probably does. Scheifele was hurt too long, I think, to make any of them.
Panarin, Werenski, Jones, Taves.
I wonder how much that Bobrovsky Eagle's going for.
I saw one for the low, honestly. Your pizza greasy ass hands. That's my comp season sticks right there.
Greasy ass hands.
Yeah, you do. There's no way you ate that pizza.
Your mom's got greasy ass hands.
All right, so we got a couple team roasts that we got phoned into us. So is that? What about Josi? We didn't really talk about Josi here.
Josi probably suffers from being on the Predators and having like 4 other really good defensemen around him. But I think he's like a top 7 defenseman in the league or something. He's really good. And if he doesn't make one of those, he should make a snub list or whatever they're gonna do. Even if he doesn't, he's probably gonna have some good games in the playoffs and get a couple of upgrades. But
all right,
that's a fucking nice little list of Eagles there, bud. Panarin, Werenski,
I had Panarin at one time too. When I saw he was on Community, I was pissed.
Wild Bill
because he went up.
Carlson.
He went up so much, but yeah, with Josi, all the advice I keep hearing when I'm trying to read up on him is
120, couple of cheap ones.
Yeah, I saw one for 100 last night, but I keep hearing about Josi is probably not for team of the year, but Predators are killing it. They're going to the playoffs, obviously. You know,
went to the finals last year.
Yeah,
so a lot of playoff hockey to be played there.
So expect some Stanley Cup Josi cards.
At least a couple.
Scheifele, I'm kind of expecting the same thing. I'm kind of expecting all these guys to show up in the playoffs, and hopefully Jumbo can make his way back. If they don't do snubs, hopefully I get something. We're both on Xbox One. I'm Shaka Boy OB. That's SHOCKABOYOB.
Slow Motion 53. SLO. Motion 53. All one word.
So we'll we could get in friendly game or something every now and then
I ain't
too.
friendly though.
Yeah.
Are
Exhibition
we
game.
when are we supposed to start playing our little series here?
Yeah.
You don't want smoke right now.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that too right now, actually. So we're starting something this year since we just started the cast this year. We're gonna do every year. We're gonna do a championship between us. It's gonna be a best out of 7 series. We're gonna play 1 game per night whenever we start, and we decided we're gonna start after the last team of the year drops. So we have all this time, the month of March and the first couple weeks of April here to upgrade our teams, get our team of the year on, and then it's on.
That's me typing from my own shit on the YouTube.
So that's what it's gonna look like. Me and him actually, we used to play like once a week. We haven't played each other in like a month now.
Yeah, we haven't played a long time.
I feel like I've been coming up here.
I'll bust your ass tonight when I get home if you want.
No, I'm not. I don't want to know. I don't want you to strategize against me. See how I started playing. I started playing the trap, skills on, D to D one timers.
It's a trap. I don't care what you do.
That's all I do. Wrap around, kick wraps.
Hey, do you have a goalie in net?
Yeah.
Because that's all that matters. Because he's getting sniped on.
So, question of the week, as always, who's your goalie?
I currently do not have a starting goalie. Funny.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I figured it would be exactly the same as having one. I went from, let's see.
Let's say I want Stone Cold these.
It's 316 today, by the way.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
that'd have been better if I knew that. I could have made a better joke.
So I had, most recently, I had a 93 overall Pecorine Team of the Week goaltender, who's just as regular as normal. Before that, I was rocking the trade deadline, Ben Bishop. Whatever. They all like outlive their usefulness after a while. You're like, you know what? I hate this dude just as much as I hate every other goalie.
I'm currently on that Ben Bishop trade deadline. That's what I'm using. He's been doing decent. Couple squeakers here and there.
I feel like he's got
fucking piss me off.
He's got like a long torso, so some of these like side shots hit him in here and go flipping over and shit. That's like the long torso.
Those are the worst goals that I get from him. There was one I literally was like losing 4-1 to someone, battled back and tied it, and then with like 13 seconds left, he skates in his zone, shoots one, and Bishop did that all like it hit him in the chest, but it like hit his shoulder and went in, and I'm just like, you got to be like trickled up.
Yeah, he lets tricklers and squeezers in a little bit, but he's pretty good being that tall and getting that side to side on there. But
I want to get a 99 Team of the Year goalie. I'm just gonna kind of wait it out. Or you remember last year how when the awards time came, they came out with like the Vezina Jonathan Quick, and it was a set. Well, since I got all these carbons stacked up that I was hoping to be able to use for Team of the Year, you got? 6. So
you got gold too.
Well, they're in gold
on
form.
Becky.
They're in gold form, but I have 62.
I think I have roughly like 80 gold collectibles and a carbon that I pulled in a pack.
If they've gone up a little bit, I might sell them tonight and try it because I need a left-handed.
Did I say that
I might buy a Marchand Evo?
That I pulled that Flurry too.
You didn't say that.
The second choice pack. Pulled did the 5 choice pack last night after I did the 10 choice pack. Had the choice between that Forsberg Team of the Year and the Fleury Team of the Year. And I did have Fleury sitting in the goalie spot for a minute and realized that he was going for 400K. And it was like, what the fuck am I doing with a 400,000 coin goalie? That's just silly. Because I could probably get this 95 Bobrovsky. He probably plays the same as everybody else. That's 100K. And that's like too much. Might just go back to that 93 Rene. Since I wiped his stats, it'll be like a new goalie. I'll just put him up on the market every week. And
So yeah, he's tight.
So yeah, I'm probably.
All right, we're gonna get a team roasting in. I didn't see there was. What's your gamer tag, Cinema? We're about to roast your team. Special guest roasting.
Heavy slap shot.
Heavy slapper. All right.
You can still buy Evo Bob, man. Get them. Looking like 100K, a little over 100K. You could probably swing that.
Oh, you don't have him, or you're hoping for a team of the year?
He was saying that he wants the Evo Bob. Only Blue Jacket one he doesn't own.
Yeah, he's not that much, man. If you do your
sell like 4 Taves Evos, you can probably get it.
Or do your offline challenges for team of the year when he's G.
I bet you join the crew there, Cinema, because we all hate our goalies. Even when it's going good. Oh, geez. Yeah, well, I hate him too.
You know what? The whole season.
Ruby Mike Smith. Okay, Ruby Mike Smith. I heard a lot of good stuff about him.
I tried him out because I forget his synergies now, but his synergies were a perfect fit.
And when those Ruby ones came out, he was a very high overall.
I tried him out, but he didn't last long.
That's the nicest thing anyone said about a goalie all year.
He's all right.
He's all right, I guess. It's a very big compliment for goaltenders in this game.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was short on AA. I think I had Carter Hart backing him up, or that's why I went. I was trying someone new. I got off Carter Hart, and then I went back to Carter Hart after Mike Smith. So here we go. I finally remembered what I was doing. Looking for my leaderboards. We're going to friends, and shot. You're first.
Get the roaster.
So
we're here asking you your goalie. We're about to fucking find out.
Oh yeah.
That's the best part about it is guessing your goalie. Don't roast my team too hard. I need them cool for tomorrow night. Yeah. all right. We'll give him some time to cool off.
So here we go. We'll hit Dale Meets Wall first. He's my Reddit.
Dale Meets Wall, by the way, that's hilarious. All right.
He's great. He's my Reddit. He commented. I was trying to get some material for the EPPY, and he was like, "Hey, you can roast my team if you want." I was like, "Hell yeah!" So here we go. He's in Division 4.
Dale Meets Wall,
which that's not really like a. Woo! That's not really. Whoa. Yeah.
Tell me, I have the same. I know he's not watching this right now. Dale Meets Wall.
He might be.
But that Evo Crosby, Evo Malkin, primetime Ovechkin, I have the same exact line as my second line as your first line. There's no roasting necessary for that one. That line is just about as good as it gets.
I get it. Good as it gets. Getzloff.
Get it on the second line. You're going
back. I know. I just saw him up there. So here we got line 2. Got Eichel, probably assumed to be 99. Claude Giroux, Evo, Patrick Kane.
I hate all of these guys' cards. I've tried all of them. I had 2 Kane Evos at one point. I don't like any of these guys' cards. Like player-wise, in real life, that's a different story. But their cards, I
really like Eichel.
I tried to like Eichel. He's a big dude.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm kind of like moving away. I've been using literally the Ice Stamkos for so long. He's sent him to the Huts Tight team, different account, and
don't tell you yet.
And using him over there, but because I replaced him with Eichel Evo actually. But I'm not a big fan of Giroux. I had his Evo, and I pulled a Patrick Kane Evo when they re-released Evos, but I sold it immediately.
So basically, fuck your second line. It sucks. It's fucking stupid piece of shit second line.
So looks like you need a contract on this OV too there, bud.
Your second line is worse than my fourth line.
So
how's that for a roast, bitch?
So here we got it's kind of a weird line because I like the Sakic, but I feel like your team is like too stacked for him, kind of.
That's Joe Stakic.
Joe Stakic.
Stack dick?
I hate Marchand. That was a joke earlier. I said I'm buying his Evo. I'm not.
So Evo Kessel, Evo Marchand, All-Star Stacking. Good stats wise in the line, but it is weird. It's like
this is weird.
Oh,
Bergeron on the wing. What's the?
I mean, they both have. I think Bergeron's is better.
Yeah, Bergeron's 90.
And they're both right-handed.
Yeah.
So Evo Bergeron.
I just tried to hit X and quick swap them for
Primetime Getzlaff and
it was driving me nuts.
Evo Austin Matthews. You are disgracing the beautiful Patrice Bergeron by putting him on the wing. The only time you should ever be on the wing is if you get a little stupid 4-on-4 bullshit and EA decides to put your fucking right wing at center.
Maybe that's why he does it.
Okay.
So
defense.
top D pair, we got Burns and Hebden.
Evos.
This whole team's Evos, though. I don't know if we mentioned.
Oh, lots of Evos.
Second pairing, Ghost and Subban.
That's funny. The blackest dude in the league and a dude that's nickname is Ghost. Interesting pairing.
And bottom pairing, Risto and Provorov.
Both.
Where do you think? You think Risto might be a sneaky one?
He could. He's really good, but they're always on a shitty fucking team.
Yeah.
I like Ristolainen a lot in real life. Plus, he's fucking huge, mean.
I used his Evo card for a while there. I was liking it.
That Provorov's going to be +6, +7 pretty soon.
He has the Human Shield too.
Yeah, Human Shield. That's my shit.
It's coming up.
Yeah, Human Shield.
In the 99A, does he have it? Because I swear, like every Hut Stars card.
So.
Every Hut Stars card.
Synergies.
They have like HS, NZ,
or like pinball machine.
PM. Yeah, it's like
they have like they're getting one of those shitty fucking.
All right, so.
Yeah. Roast away. We don't know this guy's goalie. We got to guess this guy's goalie though, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be Ivo Vasilevsky.
Nah, it's fucking
Ivo Fleury or Rask.
He's
all Evos.
I'm gonna guess based on his first line being a highly respected Crosby and Malkin, Pittsburgh Penguins, that he's got Evo Flower in net. Guaranteed.
Jesus.
Guaranteed.
Come on.
Who are you guessing?
I'm gonna go with Vasilevsky.
It's gonna be Rask. Watch.
Bobrovsky! Evo Bobrovsky!
Evo Bobrovsky.
He said Evo Rene. He threw a fucking guess in there.
All right. We're all wrong.
We're all close, I guess. Bobrovsky, though. Shout out to the Blue Jackets. I like Columbus.
Here we go. Let's see, friends. Where's the time at? All right, we're at 52 minutes here.
He said, what? Well, John. Oh.
Here we go.
Heavy slapper.
Who's whitest Chad, you know? I don't know. He added me. I saw the cast. All right, so we got a Division Niner. Doesn't play a lot of division games. The hard shooter.
Doesn't play a lot of division games. He's got over 300 games played. You see his record?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's up with the 97 and 213 record in Division 9?
Yeah, let us know in the chat, in the comments.
We just go into your team to roast it. Okay, all Blue Jackets or former Blue Jackets on the first line there.
So we got the Bread Man. Now I see why you want Carlson.
Wild Bill in the house.
With the flow.
He has my Bob.
with the flow. All-Star game Voracek. Bunch of trade deadline on the second line.
All Blue Jacket.
Yeah, they came from it, didn't they?
All 3 Blue Jacket. Marcia, so I was about to buy his Evo because I was +2 to AA because I didn't look at my shit and I didn't have enough AA. And he was like 5'2", so.
Third line.
Okay, Taves not a former Blue Jacket.
Hey, much respect for the Rick Nash though. That was my favorite. Early on, I had a line. I had Hero Sullivan, Hero Nash, and it didn't matter who was centering them. That line was insane.
Back when 90 overall mattered.
Yeah, before ice happened, before winter is coming.
Oh boy, this fourth line. Turn the broiler on. Turn the broiler on for this fourth line, boys. Fucking Vitaly Abramov. I'm assuming that you needed some LO points or something there, because look at his teeth, dude. Zoom in on his teeth, because that boy has some fucking teeth.
They're fucking chiclets,
dude.
Jesus.
I would give Vitaly. He's 5'9", 170.
Dude, doesn't he look like Joe Pavelski?
He doesn't look like Joe.
He does.
He looks like a fucking Sarah Jessica Parker. What are you talking about?
He looks like Pavelski.
Russian Sarah Jessica Parker.
Look at his face though. Like,
I guess that's speed. Look at his offensive stats. But I can't fuck with people. We don't have 7s on that side.
No matter what it is.
Favorite prospect? Oh, he's must be a Blue Jacket guy.
Doesn't it look like? Does Ron O'Reilly have a man bun or not? Because
I think he did.
Okay.
And doesn't now.
It is like
I think that's
Picture just looks like he has one.
I think
but
he
you
looked like
can't
this
see it.
before he moved to Buffalo, and now he just has to cover up as much of his skin as possible because it's freezing cold.
Right.
And then a Ruby Pasternak, which shout out to the Bruins, Pasternak.
Too bad and getting in on the Evo hype on that.
I can't fuck with. I can't fuck with small players. So Abramov but respect to you for using players that you like instead of
Right.
just stacking your team like.
Good luck on the defense team of the year here. Looks like you got some good specs. With you got 3 Evos that are possible speculations for defensive team of the year. So good luck on that.
Especially if Carlson gets upgraded, that's a pretty damn good first line.
You must have posted this picture on Reddit too. I saw.
Oh
this
yeah, I
picture.
did see that
Yeah.
too. The Werenski and Seth Jones one. I read.
It was like finally.
That's a fucking. Whew.
Okay, Ekblad team of the year.
Ekblad, how'd you get that Ekblad team of the year? Was that a pack pull or was that a little? I was gonna say I hope it wasn't a choice pack one because I would have hoped you would have got a better choice. Maybe it was the random one. It was the random one. It could have been worse.
Yeah, it could have been much worse. Oh, and Schultz.
Woo, Schultzy. Where'd those team of the years come from, man? Oh, from the small packs?
Yeah, nice.
Dang.
Good rips there.
Yeah, there you go.
I pulled a pronger in one of mine. I did pull a pronger.
What's good for teams like your team when you don't have like the super stack is those synergies are wild. That's a lot of synergy points.
All right, so he told us to go to his price. Which price?
Oh, do you want a Hellbuck for a? Oh no, bought them cheap. Oh, we bought them cheap. Said 20-some K for one of those. You fucking sniped.
Just bought Green and Ekblad for less than 140K.
Yeah.
A piece or each?
Let's see. I'm pulling it up on here. It's easier to fucking read on here.
Yeah, that's like I kind of felt like some of these community ones, especially on the defense side, were gonna drop that fast because people are after like the Keith and the Chara because like they don't have like, especially Keith. Like Chara at least had the flashback and like the Halloween card was usable like back when.
Like
in October
for a month after Halloween.
So real quick, one thing on this team, this trade deadline, Jeff Carter is a tight card though. I was using it on my 4th line there for a while. For the pair, 110 for Green and 20 something for Ekblad.
Jesus, wow. That's cheap. Isn't that what they quick sell for fuck's sakes?
I didn't realize that. I haven't really been checking the market on them because I've just been trying to.
That's too cheap for those. That's like synergy wise even.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. So which carry prices he got in net?
Evo.
I'm gonna go. He's got the outdoor one. I looked when you weren't looking. Nope.
Oh.
Team of the week with 2 to Silky.
And Tristan Jerry.
Yare.
That's a tight card. Is that what you said? It was a tight card.
Yeah.
Was that your roast of his backup goalie?
Yeah.
Your backup goalie.
Through the stab in there.
It's a tight card.
Hold on. I was supposed to have another. Yeah, it was that dude actually, Thomas Twerds. I don't think I got your friend request, dude, to roast your team.
Thomas T Words.
Go to our comments. He's got his Hut DB on there. Don't worry, we'll go to Hut DB to roast.
Which
is from last episode, I think.
Okay.
Or I could have pulled it up. What the hell on my phone?
That would be good.
We're live.
Oh, that's not the right one. Whoa.
What was that?
Wrong fucking.
We're live. Well, not live.
That's funny.
Yeah,
We're live.
we are live.
I said live last time. We weren't live. All right. Let's go to Hut DB. Thomas Words.
Make sure you do not scroll down and peep the goalie.
I'm trying to find his shit.
Did you give us a Hut DB?
Nope. He said his gamer tag is get pucked with 3s instead of the E's.
I won't rest till I get Bob.
This dude on here said last time said that we don't like McDavid. Evo McDavid is the best card in the game.
He's saying, what about Hellbuck? Definite some playoffs, right?
Yeah, I mean he's been really good.
Take
a big step up this year.
I don't know, like we were talking about earlier. You might have missed it. I don't know when you got here, but I didn't see your request though. That's what I'm saying. Here, I'm just gonna add you. It's what is it? Get pucked with
3s as the E's.
Okay, so get pucked. Or wait, that's his team name.
Oh.
Does it say his what's your gamer tag? He put it on there. I just can't read it.
Let me go back to our thing. I can read it.
Yeah, I didn't get a notification from you because I even like logged out and logged back in.
Tword O. I can spell it for you.
Yeah.
Fucking weird. I'm gonna roast your gamer tag.
All right. Where the fuck do you do this at? Where would I find someone?
All right. It's Twerd. TWERD.
Okay. So turd with a W.
Yep. And then OCH LIB.
Turd. Dr. Lips. LIB.
Yep.
All right. There it is. Add his friend. Now we got you.
Oh, first of all, looks like you're a Vancouver Canucks fan.
So he's probably
Shout out to you guys for winning the Stanley Cup in 2011. You're the best team of all time.
he's probably got a Horvath on his squad.
Oh Jesus! Don't do it.
There he is. Get pucked. Division 5 does not play division games though, so that's.
When did you start playing this year? There, Tommy Twerds. Just curious if you just don't play division games that often, or. Holy shit!
Ooh.
Okay, well, chill on the Evos, bro. Leave some Evos for the rest of us. We like Evos too. We don't have to have all of them on your team. Well, look like your avatar had a fucking Vancouver Canuck thing.
Oh yeah, he's complete free to play.
Get the fuck out of here.
Complete free to play. He said he hasn't spent a penny.
Well, you're a fucking dick for that. Because
you need to teach me how to work the market.
That's what I'm saying.
Because people like this know how to work the market really well, and I suck at that.
You're a dick for having a free to play team that's like as good as the opposite of free to play team. Infinity to play team. Like that first line, a couple Bruins on it. Why do you have a 99 Getzlaf on your third line, sir? What on all of the fuck are you doing? Yeah, Cinema. I would jump on Bob because if he gets a 99 upgrade, it's probably gonna go up a little bit, or it might go down with someone. But all right, first line, the two Evos, the Bergeron Marchand and the Evo Ovechkin. That's a fucking pretty solid first line. Switches the two Bruins on it.
One of these cards is not like the other.
Yeah, McKinnon, Giroux.
I like this McDavid, but
the free McDavid.
What, you don't have the Evo?
Right. Probably sold it. Yeah, I love McKinnon, man. The McKinnon has been fucking awesome all year. I had the Evo forever, sold it for like $500K a while back, and beat the hype on it.
Bunch more Evos in the collection too.
There you go, bud.
Speculating on them.
Yeah.
Hate Crosby.
Yeah, I don't like him in real life, but I try to separate this game in real life because I'm trying to win on this game, and it doesn't really.
He's got to be better than Tavares. Tavares is garbage on this game, I think.
Yeah, I think the 99 Tavares with his fucking. Do you have a pop? Look, we got people talking to each other. He's like, hey, maybe you got a Bobrovsky? Hey, give me a Bobrovsky.
What do you think about this Sagan? Because I don't know that he's not really looking to make a team of the year.
And are they playoffs?
They're right there. They're right there. So, and Scheifele, Eric Stahl was someone I was gonna spec on.
Fire lately.
Yeah, I ended up buying. Who did I buy instead? Oh, I actually bought a Josh Bailey, and then I sold him when I decided I wanted to buy a Scheifele. So. Nice looking fucking team though, man. I hope Jamie Benn makes defensive team of the year for you.
Yeah, you got some. That's a fully stacked. Gets Ben Sagan, fine line. Yeah, you got to. Anyway, you slice it, you got some good forwards there. So however you want to. Ooh,
How do you like this DK?
Duncan Keith on the first pair. That's Keith and Dowdy with like twins basically.
Yeah, same fucking hairdo. Both with the flow.
The beard was about exactly the same. Both.
Dowdy's hair sucks though.
Norris.
I'd rather have Duncan Keith's hair. Dowdy's hair looks like fucking. Doesn't Dowdy look like the dude from the Foo Fighters? What's that? Or no?
He's probably trying to talk to another dude, see
Oh.
if he had a Evo
All
Bobrovsky.
right, so let's see. Duncan Keith Team of the Year. Dowdy. We got Subban and Suter. The Susu.
Phil Collins line.
Burns on the bottom D pairing.
Man, you're tricking people there. You got
Yeah.
two righties on the bottom V pair too.
How's that two righties work for you?
I said something about that a while back
Yeah.
about trying it out. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I like to stick with the play them on the offsides myself. Good looking team, man.
Stacked-ass
We don't have too much to say as far as roasting,
Other than
but you
Ryan
can-
Suter sucks.
you can have the screen time.
Yeah, Ryan Suter sucks. Get rid of him.
Who's his goalie? It's got to be Hellbuck after he's asking, right? I don't. By the way, on Hellbuck, I don't think we gave you a square answer there. Team of the Year? No, I don't think he'll make it. But look for him in the playoffs. I'm sure. I'm expecting the Jets to be really fucking good in the West.
They might be the best team in the West.
Yeah, Nashville is tearing it up too. The West is tricky.
Different
Yeah.
divisions.
So that'd be. I'm guessing that's what the conference is going to. The conference final on the West is going to be Winnipeg versus Nashville. So
Goaltending is. I feel like it's got to be an Evo.
I'm guessing Hellbuck.
I'm going Tuukka Rask.
If he's asking about Hellbuck, it's got to be his goalie.
Hold on a
The
second.
Green Boy.
Hold on a second. I really need to know we're roasting Tommy Twerds right now, right?
Yeah.
Tommy Twerds, how do you go about pulling a 99 Bishop on free to play? I just have to know how the entire chain of events had to happen. Just because that's a lot going on there. Like
Yeah.
I had a bunch of coins and still didn't.
Well, you got to think free to play doesn't. He could be a really good player.
That's true.
Like you can if you're free to play and you're good as fuck.
Wasn't he in
like,
Division 9?
that doesn't really mean anything. Like
Multiple accounts?
where do you go on? Where do you play with multiple accounts, or you just tear it up in comp seasons?
Yeah, I gotta know how you go about turn 100K to 1.5 million in 7 days. Well, for fuck's sakes,
I did read.
Bishops. Probably buying the 94 Bishops and repricing them. Fucking
shit like that.
keeping an eye on
You
them.
were probably the fuck price locking them.
Way to go!
That's what I
Hey,
was talking about.
hey, you got that 99. That's probably the best
That's how
goalie
you
in the
do
game. I like the Bishops, but his other one's just too lowly rated right now. Well, shout out to your team. There's not much roasting. We need to roast a team that sucks. All right, fuck you guys with your good teams.
If you want to roast a team that sucks, we'll just roast your team real quick.
My team isn't even together. My team's probably more stacked than any of the teams we looked at. But
Yeah,
my first line is all 99.
He always removes players from his team before he comes over here, so we don't pull his team up on the cast.
I got all 99 first lines, please.
So that about wraps up the Team of the Year episode. Are we going to try to do weekly Team of the Years, or are we just going to let defense ride and we'll do one on Young Guns Week?
Well, aren't you guys going out next weekend or something? Next Friday? For birthday or something?
Yeah, we are.
So, and then I got to work. I'm working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday next week.
The week of Young Guns, we will be here for an episode, and then we will be back. We're going to do
I'm
Young
off-
Guns and
I'm off
offense.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday that weekend.
We're gonna do young guns and offensive.
All right.
So we're gonna do another episode in 2 weeks after Young Guns is released, and then the week after we'll be back for offensive week.
You want to earn coin for Bob? I would ask the fucking
Yeah, I mean you're not gonna be able to do it in one night, but
yeah, stick to doing your challenges if you're not doing those on a daily basis. I think Thomas there has a good idea. Like if find something on the market that you can afford to buy a few of, and kind of like check the prices on stuff, kind of memorize the prices of things, and then check and see if you see some underpriced, and even if you got to sell them for a 2K, 3K profit, and you can do that over a short amount of time and make 20K off of doing it a few times.
like for example, if you haven't done the flashback challenge tonight, you need to do that, get the flashback collectible, and that's anywhere from like 17K to 30K, depending on when you sell it. So you really gotta.
Or just buy packs.
Thomas here said, look for the lack of supply. So if there's only like 1 up, 2 up, buy it, or buy them both if you can. Like you gotta,
Right.
you gotta corner a market somewhere.
Or like I said, spend like $100 and buy buy 4 $30 packs. Buy 4 $30 packs, you go Bob in no time, because you'll be quick selling those fucking packs.
That's one thing I really want to get better at working the market. I don't have a lot of time to do it, but I do like I'm interested in stuff like that. I'm just not good enough at it. And really that's just because I have like a lack of discipline. I spend my coins on dumb shit and stuff like that. So this has been an awesome episode. It's the longest episode we ever did.
Mostly because the other one cut off at an hour.
Yeah, the first live episode we've ever done, and I like the format.
Probably do go live again, boys.
Yeah.
Have a good night, guys. Thanks for
coming
out
out
and commenting.
I know it's late, so maybe we did it at a different time sometime. Maybe we get more people. Who knows? But this has been episode 11 of Hut's Tight, and Hut's Tight.
Yeah.
See ya.